Hi everyone, welcome back to Xcoding with Alvian. This is the last video in 2023. In this video, we're going to build an AI sticker generator app using GPT-4 with Vision and DALL-E 3. This is a continuation of a previous video series tutorial where we have built successfully a WhatsApp sticker maker app using Apple Vision API and also provide text prompt to DALL-E 3 to generate image. So in this video, we're going to create a feature where users can provide image as an input, then we can use it to generate similar image using AI. The image input will be provided to GPT-4 with Vision, so it can describe the image description in details as a text. Then we'll use this text to prompt DALL-E 3 to generate image. Now let me show you a quick demo of the app in the action. Okay, so first let me just kill the app and restart to the initial state. Okay, as you can see here, now we have two options. First one is text prompt. We can provide text prompt to generate the image using DALL-E 3, and the next one is this new GPT-4 Vision. So in here we can generate image based on the source image input. So when we select on this pink rectangle, let me select this. Now we can also generate multiple image in one batch. So let me generate 5 image. Okay, let me generate 5 in batch. It's going to prompt to GPT-4 passing the image, and then it's going to generate the text. Then we're going to feed the text to DALL-E. So we're making 5 parallel API requests to DALL-E 3 to generate the image using the text. So it's going to take some time. Let's wait. Okay, we got the image. Nice. Okay, still one waiting. Okay, that's completed. So now we can just use this and export this to WhatsApp as a sticker pack, just like the before in the previous video. Okay, so this is the feature that we're going to add to this application. It's going to be, I hope this is going to be a quick video. So let's begin. Let me just close this mirroring. Okay, so to begin, you can continue from your previous project if you have followed the previous video tutorial, but if you haven't, I have provided the starter project as well. You just need to navigate to this repository. I provided the link at the description, XCAOpenAI sticker maker, and then select this tag, starter GPT-4 Vision. And then you can simply clone or you can download the zip and open the project in your local machine. Okay, so this is the starter project. Now here I have downloaded the starter project in my local machine. So this is the project. The first thing that we need to do is to update this XCAOpenAI client. Okay, so you might need to do this if you followed the previous video tutorial, because I have updated this SPM package to support GPT-4 Vision prompt. Okay, so if you see in here, navigate to the sources, XCAOpenAIClient.swift, you will see this method, prompt chat GPT Vision. So it accepts image data and a detail. This is an enum, can be low quality or high quality, and the maximum tokens of text that will be returned by the ChatGPT Vision. Okay, so regarding this detail payload, you can go to the Vision API documentation from OpenAI. So this will basically affect how the image will be received by the model. So if you pass low, it will disable the high-res model. It will receive low-res 512 by 512 pixel version of the image, and it will use 65 tokens, okay, of your token quota. And then for the high, it will basically use higher token, so for a total of 129 tokens. So if you want to read about the detail on this, you can go to this Vision documentation on the OpenAI website. I have provided the link in the description below as well for you to check. Okay, so for us, we're going to pass the JPEG compressed data, image data. We're going to crop it to 512 by 512. And also we're going to pass detail payload of high quality to generate a better image, to generate better textual representation of the image. For the max token, I think 300 will be enough. But if you want the image to be more detailed, you can pass higher. But it will affect your quota, usage quota, okay? So let's just go back and let's begin. The first thing that we are going to do is just to go to this helper and go to the image plus extension. So we have this method for the scale PNG data. We're going to create one as well for the scale JPEG data, okay? So let's just copy and paste this for now and change the name to scale GPG data, okay? And then basically in here we can change this resize.png data in the return to resize JPEG data. For compression quality, we can provide this as a parameter in here, compression quality CG float, okay? The default value will be 0.5, okay? Then we'll be passing this to this. So the size of the image will be smaller compared to PNG because JPEG will be able to compress the data. Okay, we're just going to force unwrap this for now. Okay, when you try to build and it says this build plugins are disabled, just click this trust enable all because this is being used by the OpenAI generator plugin. Okay, the build succeeded. Now let's go to the models.swift file. We're going to create several enums that will help us to represent the phase, the state when we are going to prompt the GPT-4 Vision. Okay, so let's create this enum first. Just give it a name of GPT-4 Vision prompt phase. Okay, and then first one is initial case, and then prompting case, and then success. Okay. This success case will have associated value of the response text from the GPT-4 Vision. Okay, it will be GPT-4 Vision for the name, sorry. And then we're going to have failure. It's going to have a associated value of the error. Okay. And next one. So we're now going to have two options to generate the AI sticker. First one is text prompt, the current one, and the new one is the GPT-4 Vision, right? So let's create an enum to represent this as an option. Okay, we're going to basically use this for the segmented picker in the UI later. Okay, let's give it a name of AI generate options. Let's make this as a string. Also make this identifiable, hashable, and case iterable. Okay. Okay, for the ID, for the identifiable, let's just return self. Use self as the type. And then for the case, first one is text prompt. Okay, let's provide a string of text prompt. And next one is GPT-4 Vision. Okay, let's provide a string of GPT-4 Vision. Okay, so these are all the enums that we are going to use later. Okay, now let's go to the view model. Okay, now let's add several properties. So the first thing is this var GPT-4 Vision prompt task. Okay, so this is a Swift cancellation task that we can cancel. Okay, we're going to use Swift structure concurrency with the task. And then next is this selected AI generate option. Okay, there can be two options, right? Whether it's text prompt or ChatGPT. Default value will be text prompt. And then next one is the selected GPT-4 Vision source image. Okay, so this will be holding the image that the user select from the picker for the GPT-4 Vision. It's going to be UI image optional. And next one is the GPT-4 prompt face. Okay, so it's going to be initial for the default value. Okay, next one is this is prompt valid. We're going to modify this as a bit because now we have two different AI generate options. So here we're going to use switch selected AI generate options. For the text prompt, we're going to use this current one. Okay, checking the prompt text field character. And for the GPT Vision, we're going to check. We're going to add return in here. For the GPT Vision, we're going to basically check whether the selected GPT-4 Vision source image, UI image, right, is not null. Okay, in that case, the prompt is valid for the GPT-4 Vision option. Okay, what's next? I'm going to also create a compute property is prompting GPT-4 Vision to determine whether it's currently prompting the GPT-4 Vision API. It's going to be a boolean. Here we're going to check if the case prompting equal to GPT-4 from faced. We're going to return true. Okay, if not, just return false. Okay, so these are the properties that we're going to use to add the GPT-4 Vision. And next one, I want to also add this task in the DALL E3 image task. So basically, I'm going to run this in the main actor. Okay, I forgot to do it in the previous video. This will improve performance and make sure the UI is updated in the main thread. And next one, I want to also this generate DALL E3 image. We're going to also use this. So I'm going to modify this a bit. So it's going to accept a prompt text string. So this can be either from the text field or from the GPT-4 Vision response, right? So in here, I'm going to just remove this is prompt valid check. Okay, now let's try to build first. Make sure the build succeeded after this change. Okay, the build failed. So for this, for now, we're going to just comment this. We're going to modify this method later. Okay. So actually this one, right? We need to pass the prompt text in this select generate with OpenAI DALL E3. So for this button, right? Generate with OpenAI DALL E3. We're going to only use show this button in case the selected generate option is text prompt. Okay, only when the selected generate option is text prompt, we're going to enable this button generate with OpenAI DALL E3. So in here we can simply pass this prompt text. So now we can pass vm.prompt text. Now let's try to build again. Okay, now the build succeeded. Now we can go back to this generate DALL E3 image in batch and then make some modification so it can support the GPT-4 Vision. So let's just delete all the code in the generate DALL E3 image in batch and let's begin the implementation. First, we're going to use guard check is prompt valid. It will check for both the options, text prompt or GPT Vision. So it's not valid. If it is not valid, we just return. And next one, I'm going to also use this GPT-4 Vision prompt task reference. So this is optional. I'm going to cancel. Okay. And then I'm going to use switch statement on the selected AI generate option. Okay, so for the text prompt, we're going to use the previous code, okay, that I have deleted, so I'm just going to copy and paste. So this is the previous code. It's just going to loop all the stickers, image in batch. Okay. So basically what's going is just going to loop this image in batch, the number of image in batch, and then for each is going to cancel the stickers. So this is the array of the stickers associated with that index, and then it's going to cancel the ongoing task, and then it's going to generate the DALL E3 image, passing the prompt text field, and the sticker index. Okay, so this is the previous method that we have used. We're not going to change that. And now for the GPT-4 Vision, it's going to be a bit different. Okay, so for the GPT-4 Vision, we're going to assign this GPT-4 Vision prompt task with a new task which run on main actor. Okay, so here, what are we going to do? First, we're going to check guard let image. We're going to grab the selected GPT-4 Vision source image that the user select from their photo library. If it is empty, we're going to just return. Okay, and then we're going to use do try catch in here. So in the catch, we're going to check if the task is cancelled. We're going to just return without doing anything. If not, we're going to set the GPT-4 from phase to basically failure, passing the error. Okay, and then for now, for debugging, just print the error, the localized description. Okay, so on the do, first we're going to set the GPT-4 from phase 2 prompting. So this is the state. We're going to show an activity indicator in the UI letter, and then declare a prompt text. So the prompt text will be coming from the OpenAI client. So we're going to invoke this prompt chat GPT-4 Vision. So for the image data, first one, we're going to call image scale to fit. Okay, we're going to pass target size of 512 by 512. So this will resize it, maintaining the aspect ratio, of course. Okay, and then we're going to invoke scale GPG data. Okay, to make sure it's compressed to GPG. And finally, we're going to pass the detail of high to the GPT-4 Vision. And after we got the response back, first let's try to build. So I don't know why it's showing this error, because this code is generated, right? But it's actually succeeded. So let's just ignore that. Okay, maybe it's an issue from the compiler of the build tool itself. And then after this, remember that this is run in a await. We need to check after this if this task is already cancelled. Okay, if it is already cancelled, it's going to throw an error and then it just return. And continuing on, we're just going to invoke this GPT-4 from phase, passing success, passing the prompt text as well as the associated value. And for now, for debugging, we can see the response text from the GPT-4 Vision. We're going to just print it, the console. And next one is I'm going to copy this. Okay. And what we are going to do is just using this, but in here, we're not going to pass the self.prompt text. We're going to use the prompt text from the response. Prompt text. So from this OpenAI client from ChatGPT Vision. I think that's it for the GPT-4 Vision case in the generate image in batch. Okay, this will be invoked after the user tap on the generate in batch button, the UI. Start to build again. Okay, build succeeded. Now we can go back to the UI and implement the UI to basically provide a segmented picker to provide an option for the user to select an image when they select GPT-4 Vision. So let's go to the content view now. First, it's going to be the generate AI section far. Okay, so let's begin from this VStack. So at the top, we're going to basically declare a picker. Okay, So the user can use this to select the option, whether it's text prompt or GPT-4 Vision. Provide the title of AI generate option. And then in here, the selection of the binding, it's going to be vm.select.ai generate option. Okay, in the closure, we can simply provide all the options using for each, passing AI generate options enum all cases. We return all the cases in array. In here, we can simply use the raw value to show the text, and then let's provide an ID of the AI generate option case itself, so it can be assigned to this when the user select. Okay, and I want to set the picker style to be segmented picker style, and I'm going to disable this when the VM is prompting GPT-4 Vision is true, so the user won't be able to change the selection when it's currently prompting the GPT-4 Vision. Next one, we're basically just declaring a switch in here. Okay, vm.generate selected agent option. So in case of text prompt, we're going to still show this text field where the user can enter their prompt. And for the GPT-4 Vision, we're going to display a different UI. Okay, so let's begin. So for this, all of this, there won't be any change. We're still going to provide all this toggle vivid, HD, and the generate in batch button. Okay, so for the GPT-4 Vision case, first we're going to declare an edge tag with the alignment of top and spacing of 8. And then here we're going to check if there's if VM is prompting GPT-4 Vision, we're going to show a progress view. Okay, prompting, and else we'll just provide a text as an info for user. Generate image based on source image input. Okay, and then beside the edge tag, we're going to add spacer. Okay, and then we're going to use this image picker, and then provide a sys tag in here. So if the image, which is the selected GPT-4 Vision source image, exists, we're going to use image, passing the UI image of this image, let, and then passing resizable, passing scale to fit, and then pass clip, and set the frame max width to infinity and max height to infinity as well. Okay, and then we're going to add modifiers to this sys frame. We're going to pass this width from the constant, height also this. So if you want to see what's this, so this is the value for the, we are using this in the image container view as well, right? So it's going to be a square 108 by 108. Okay, after we set the frame, let's also add an overlay for the rounded border. Let's use overlay rounded rectangle, passing the corner radius of 10, and then let's stroke the rectangle with the color of pink to make it a bit different, and then pass the stroke style with the line width. Okay, we also need to provide the on selected image closure for this image picker, which will be invoked after the user select the image. Okay, so here I don't think we need this, as we are going to just invoke one method, which is vm.selected GPT-4 Vision source image with UI image. We're going to use this CG image VM. Remember that we have an image helper to render this based on the CI image. Okay, so this on selected image parameter is CI image, so we need to convert that to CG image and then to UI image as well. Okay, let's try to build. Nice, the build succeeded. And next one, we're going to disable this when the user is when the responding GPT-4 Vision is there. Okay. So the user won't be able to change the image when it's prompting to the GPT-4 Vision. And next one, also for this generate in batch button, I want to also add this disable condition. Okay, I want to add, or I want to also disable this when the user is prompting GPT-4 Vision. So the user won't be able to tap multiple times this generate in batch button. So when it is still prompting the GPT-4 Vision. Okay. Maybe one thing that we can enhance later can wear a cancel button to cancel this GPT-4 Vision prompting task. Okay, but for now, this should be enough. And I think this is all the implementation for adding this GPT-4 Vision to this WS Sticker Maker app. Now we need to test this. So you need to use your iPhone physical device with neural engine in there. So because we are going to apply Apple Vision background image removal, right? So I suggest you to use your iPhone. So let's try to build and run. Oh, one thing before you forget, just make sure to provide your own API key in here. Okay, your API key. I'm going to provide my API key in here. Okay. You won't be able to use this because I'm going to revoke this when I publish this video. Okay. Let's see. Hope this time is working. Select, generate 5 in batch, tap, prompting. Okay, I think now it's working. It's generating now. And we got the GPT-4 Vision response. Wow, it's quite nice, right? He's wearing a black sleeveless turtleneck sweater on his left shoulder. There's a large rounded metal pauldron screwed by a strap that runs diagonally across his torso. Let's see. Wow, nice. It is able to generate the image successfully. I think that's all for this video. We have successfully implemented this GPT-4 Vision feature to generate the sticker pack for WhatsApp. That's it for this video. This is the final video for 2023, and I hope we can start strong in the next year to learn more, create new things, learn and grow together as an iOS developer or as a software engineer in general. So thanks for watching this video. Like this video if you like, subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for supporting me so far. And just for the final note, let's keep on being a lifelong learner. Goodbye.